Okay, and so then on this roofer, that you're waiting on pictures from Russell Yoder to get to him?
Yeah. Yeah, Russell may have to come back because it was so terrible dark that day. It was just, you know, and he didn't have adequate flash, you know, to fill that space. So that's big spaces in there. And he's been concerned about it, that they may not accept it as being adequate. We haven't, well, today's Monday, you know, they just caught the email pictures today, so there's hardly time for them to look at it.
And who's this roofing company that you're?
Okay, because I said they may donate it, I don't want to say their name yet until we know that they're going to donate, because that's kind of jumping the gun in case they would, you know, hear about it. But they've done work for us in the past.
Okay.
And in fact, they've been doing work in Harper since 1920, which is very amazing.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm trying to make everybody comfortable. Does anyone have any questions?
Okay, here's the bill. Would you like to pay that?
Since the outlay on city fund or on taxpayers' dollars, we can't do that.
What do you mean? We're a 501c3. We're a non-profit organization. We operate on taxpayers' dollars.
I don't think that's a allowable cost for the city. I'll ask my machine. Actually, a lot of times it is more than I know, but that's.
Well, let's see.
We budget all the money that is not in the budget to pay.
But we can all go out one day and pick up pop cans. You know, it'd be nice to have just a kind gesture out of this town. I would love it.
Well, I think
Because
that
there's a
I
real
realize
big
that,
turnaround. It would be a real big turnaround. And
but you can't use taxpayers' money that's not budgeted to pay bills for, we just don't do that. Yeah. It's not a,
well, maybe there's individuals that would like to privately make donations for a tax write-off.
that would be something, yeah, that would be up to individuals, but the city couldn't do that.
Well, I don't know for sure on that. I think we'll have to maybe check that. And I see a lot of things that do go on. Any questions?
I had a question. Did you get a copy of Chief Earl's report? This one
No, I haven't seen a copy of his report. He's not a qualified building inspector. I don't
But
suppose he wants to see
He
it.
looked at it on behalf of the city, so we were all doing it.
So what?
He looked at it on behalf of the city, so we are all going down there. He looked for us.
Yeah, right. No, I know.
He made some recommendations here. Have you seen those?
He 2 hours before the meeting, he finally wanted to do an inspection that should have been done the year before. No, I've never seen it. No. No, he's not. See, he's not a building person.
No, but we sent him to view for us.
But none of you are architects. You are not engineers. None of you. None of you. You are lay people.
We're concerned with the safety issues and the mold issues and that kind of thing. Would you probably going to be picking up anything on the inside or just focusing on the roof right now?
Now, what do you mean on the inside?
The collapsed or partial collapsed portion.
You don't pick that up. You repair it. You put a new roof on it. And as you will see on the engineering report, he said nothing needs to be done once the top roof is put on. You can leave the second.
I think we're concerned with the safety issues, mostly that there's a possibility of erosion manifestation because of some of the debris that's still laying along the building. And there's some access to the basement. We understand that is open, the children can get into. That's the stuff that David found we brought back.
Well, let's just put a fence across the back, but it's always held to get a fence put up. We've wanted to put a fence across the back for a long time.
Well, that's our concern, is the safety,
Well, let's put a
safety
fence up.
possible.
We'll just put a fence up across the back and keep everybody out. They shouldn't be hanging around. I don't see anybody hanging around there anyway, but,
Well, you know how kids are.
yeah, I know, they broke all the windows
It's
out
just
of
there's
the
a
diner.
potential for, a bad situation, especially the old basements.
You know what, that's not a basement.
And by
It's-
the way,
it's-
I am an engineer. so-
It's just a little space that held a few things, probably booze.
They're a crawl space, but, like I was saying, it is a place that kids can get into. And it's not some place that you generally go looking for when you can't find them. Those things have to be addressed. And as representatives of the city, we have to make sure, that we don't have safety hazards or have. That is a big concern.
Well, to you guys, yeah, it
Well,
would
it
be
should be
them.
everyone.
I'm going to invite all of you, on the first weekend in May for the 40th anniversary celebration of the opening of Rosalie's Hotel, and we're going to have a hippie happening. Now, that means we have nothing planned, nothing structured. It's just going to be laid back. You wear your clothes from the 70s. There may be 5 people. There may be 50. There may be 100. We don't know. We're just going to do it, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to raise a few bucks, and we're going to put this money into some of the historic buildings, possibly to repaint the hotel will be one of the projects because it is the 40th anniversary. But I'm inviting all of you, and we're going to be announcing this on YouTube, and we're going to let the world know that we are going to have an event and that we are going to save downtown Harper in spite of itself. And we ask all of you to join us. And when we get these buildings saved, you can all come and say, look what we did.
Thank you for your coming in and giving us this copy of this report.
I'd like to have one of these other copies from David Earls that we weren't privileged to have.
Can you keep us, call down here to the city building and so that we know, if Russell Yoder, the photos are gonna be able, if the ones he took are working out, that he can send in so we can get a time, stay with us on a timeline where we're at, how soon we can get moving on this, to secure the building, to keep it from having any more.
When is this supposed to be complete? Totally, top to bottom complete?
Who knows? What you people don't understand, historic preservation takes a long time. With the roadblocks we've had, it really sets us back. What we need is total cooperation. But when you're dealing with the state, it's slow.